What is going on, everybody? This is Nick here at Y480, and we are back in GM mode with our Edmonton Oilers here at the trade deadline. So let's check it out. We are right here at the deadline. So I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna go to the day. Here at the deadline, we can go ahead and I've looked at some trades. I've looked at what we could possibly do. And I feel like with your guys' input in the comments, and then what I feel like we can make some moves. So what I want to do is, I know Sekera is a good player, and okay, he's a depth defenseman. He's a great depth defenseman. He's not too old. 87 defensive awareness. He's got pretty good shot, like for a defenseman. He's got decent quickness, offensive awareness, good poise. Like I said, he's a solid player, but he's making $5.5 million a year with 6 more years. So we need to find somewhere to ship him off, because we cannot tie him up for 6 years, and with just the risk of him getting worse. We have players like Hall and McDavid to sign in the future, along with this star prized goalie that everyone wants me to go look for or find in free agency. So we have to unload some cap. It's just the nature of the beast. So what I'm thinking is we do Sekera, and we also get rid of Bieksa, because I know we traded for Bieksa, but that was just for cap. And he's making like 4.5 mil. And I don't want that in my organization. So check it out. If we get rid of Sekera, we get rid of Bieksa. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Reinhardt as 5, because Party's not going to grow. We could use Party as the top 6D and that kind of thing. But I feel like he's pretty good to stay down in the AHL, just as, in case there's an injury or something like that. So what I would want to do is trade Sekera and Bieksa for a defenseman. And hopefully we can get somebody that's a decent prospect that'll become like a top 4 or top 6 just for Sekera. It'd be nice to get a younger top 4 potential defenseman. And the reason I bring that up is because I believe I have found one. So let's go to, I think I went the wrong way, Montreal. It's kind of in the middle either way. And we're at defenseman here. WiiU, is that how you say it? WiiU. So check this guy out. He's got 2 years left on his contract, right? Yeah, 2 years left at $1 million, so that's fine. And that's not really going to be an issue anyway, because we'll have to sign him eventually, or we can choose not to. Pretty good base stats so far for an 82. He is growing, but he's got a medium top 4D for his potential. He's only 23. He shoots left, and he's two-way, so I can put him with pretty much anyone. Like, we have a bunch of two-ways, and so that'll be nice. Decent poise, could do better at offensive awareness and stuff. But like right now, just a top 6, and he could play with Reinhardt or something. So we bring him in, right? But look at the trade value down here. It's way lower than Sekera, because Sekera is already this 85, cropped up defenseman. I don't really know why a top 4D in is it WiiU? Just let me know in the comments. You guys are great about that. His trade value is kind of low, but they really want Sekera, but they don't want to give away WiiU. So, I was thinking we go when we try to get a pick. We can get this 2nd round pick from the Minnesota Wild. It looks like they traded away their 2nd and got back this one. Or we could try to get like a 3rd and a 4th. So if I put the 2nd one in, you see it's a little over. We could potentially put in something over here, like we could do Bieksa. Let's actually see what that gets to, because I wanted to make another trade with Bieksa. But if this is what we can do, I don't really mind. That's pretty even, but they'll have more skaters, and so we'll have to throw somebody in. And they might not want to do that because of the salary, actually. Could I just throw in who's somebody I won't use? One moment. This Crisp guy I won't use. Oh, does it have to be from... Does it have to be a rostered player, like on my... Oh, salary cap, sorry. Yeah, so that goes over the salary. So I don't want to retain any salary. So they're already taking on 5 mil. So I might as well try to just get a third and a fourth out of them. And then just be able to do that. That would be really nice. I could actually look for another prospect, maybe. You know, this part I'm just doing on the fly because I don't really... they have any goalies, maybe? I mean, they do, but they're still kind of low. Fukali, but that's like such high trade value. Oh, geez. There it is. Okay, so we could do the third, and then we could also do the fourth. They want to give them away, and that's pretty even and league approved. So we get 2 more picks this year. We get a defenseman that's going to be a future top 4. And hopefully we can crop him up right so he gets even better, because he's already an 82. If we get an 84, 85, 86, I'm going to be totally pumped beyond belief. He can be a solidified top 4, and then we can start to phase out who we need and who we don't need. Like, you know, you guys talk about, we already have our core. We already have these players that we've got, but I'd like to have options. You know what I mean? We can always ship out a contract. We can always make a trade for picks or make a trade for a veteran. We can always pick up somebody in free agency. I just want to have the options, and I want to grow the players correctly and make sure that we get the right amount of, you know, morale and everything. That's one thing. Sekera is a big part of this organization, so trading him away is going to really screw morale, which is probably not a good thing. But we can't keep him around for 6 years. We have to just tear the band-aid off and get rid of this cap space, because if McDavid gets upset that he's leaving, I think he's going to be more upset when contract time comes around and Sekera's taken up a few mil of his contract. You know what I mean? So I feel like in the long run, it'll be a good thing. The season's about to end, and it is the first season, so we're not going to stunt anything. We're going to be able to just go into the next season and be all good. So let's see if this works out. A fourth, a third for this year. WiiU for Sekera. Trade rejected. Okay, they're pretty neutral. So let's just get rid of the fourth. See if that helps. Rejected. Tom Gilbert would have to be put on the waivers, which at the end of the day would be too costly. Okay, let's see if we can get a bunch of late rounders. We could do the fourth. Let's just get another one just in case, so I can have some bargaining chips in the future. And the sixth. Squeeze them for all they're worth. That looks pretty even, so let's try that. Yeah, Tom Gilbert, so try this. There we go. Okay, so we get a fourth, a fifth WiiU for Sekera. So it sucks because a bunch of people are going to be sad, but like I said, we definitely cannot live with that contract for the entirety of 6 years. Like we just can't. It's not in the cards for us. So right now, do we actually have anyone scratched? Yeah, we do have WiiU scratched. So we'll just substitute in all lines, see if that works out. I pressed A 50 times. What a broken game, you know what I mean? That's so annoying. So I think, yeah, in the top 4 right now, that's okay. He is left-handed though, but so I've upset the balance of lefties to righties by getting him, I think. So that's okay, but you know, he'll grow. He's a little older than Nurse, so I think I'll keep him on the top 4 for now just to get more time, and hopefully he gets up to like an 84 or 85, because that'd be really nice if we can get his defensive awareness up pretty high too, because Sekera was really our only defensive defender. Like, I know that BX is, but look, he's only got 84 defensive awareness, so that's another reason why I'm like, well, I feel like we should just trade him. He's a good top 6 veteran, but I just, you know, we don't need him, so we can trade him. So there's one trade in the books. Now looking at our lines down here, there are a lot of these guys. Like, I want to keep Semin just because he helps out this line get goals. Letestu's pretty good for face-offs and stuff like that. But I could live with trading away either of these guys. Gordon, Letestu, not Lander, Hendricks. We can trade away any of these 3 guys, I feel like, because as much as we do have our core, I'd like to get another 80s young gun that could play on the 3rd or 4th line. Because we always have Lander, who is a center. He has 81 faceoffs that he could take over either of these lines. So trading away 2 or all 3 of these guys. And let me go to roster moves and just see if in the system we have anybody that we could put. Okay, I already see an 80 in Klinkhammer that we could bring up as a right winger. Potentially, you know, if we trade away too many guys. He is a 4th liner too, but I'd rather get somebody that's also in the 80s that is still growing, because we got all these guys. Slepyshev, we could potentially bring up. We did before. He got an assist, didn't he? He got a point, I thought. Either way, I'd like to get like one more guy, maybe 81 or 82 that's younger. So let's, you know what? Right now, I'll edit the video. I'll cut to the part where I found a decent trade. I don't want to bore you guys. So see you in 1 second. Okay, so I don't know if this will work, but check this out. I decided to go to Detroit very first because I know that team the best. You know, we did the GM mode. I'm a huge Detroit fan. And Yurko caught my eye. In the GM mode that we did, I didn't really utilize Yurko to his full potential. And I know he's only a top 9 forward, but right now he's already an 82 overall. And has decent base stats. Not very great defensive awareness. You know, decently fast, good hands, that kind of stuff. He's only 23. He's a right wing, which he's left-handed, but he is a right wing. We were playing Hendricks in the right wing slot as a left winger, so that could take over that slot. And he's growing. You know, he's not going to cap off for another 3 years. So what I was thinking was Bieksa, Hendricks, and then this 5th round pick that we just randomly picked up, which I guess was Vancouver's. And let's see if that can go through, because it says they're over the cap, but it's letting me do it. They want Bieksa too, so that'll probably help. I don't know if this will go through because it's pretty close, but I want to work for this because we're also, not to mention, getting Mitch Callahan, which we could potentially put on the 4th line as a grinder. So that's pretty cool too, and we could let's take a look at him real quick. He's only 78 overall, but he's grown for 2 more years. As a bottom 6 forward, and he's a grinder, so that'll be really cool. If he's already a 4th line forward, so we could play him right away, and he'll grow. So if we could get him to like an 80, he could be the future 4th liner for us, and we could just use him. That would be really cool and kind of fun. And you know, Hendricks right here, if you take a look at his stats, it's just us bumping off a little bit of cap too. Decent defensive awareness, which I'm sad to get rid of. And really not bad shooting for a grinder. But, you know, he's capped off at 82, and he's already 34. We're just dumping cap in the meantime, looking for these young guns that everybody's calling for. Let's see if it works out. Rejected. They're neutral to it, so we could change this 5th round out for a 4th round, because I have 2 4th rounds. We'll just go for the Jets one. Rejected. Oh, they don't want to put Glendening on waivers. I want them to put Glendening on waivers because I want to pick him up. That'd be cool. Okay, let's just add the 4th and the 5th. This is why we got those late rounds. So, you know, don't worry about giving away too many picks. This is why I picked up so many picks in that last trade. It was just because I wanted to do this kind of thing. I wanted to have picks to give away because I was afraid to give away our own picks that we already had. I'm not afraid to give away ones that I just randomly got, especially late round ones that I just randomly got. You know, you can find gems in the late rounds, but we're gonna be okay. Like you guys keep saying, we've got our core set. This draft is gonna be about finding a gem and cropping it for the future. Okay, let's see if this goes through. Rejected. They don't want to put Glendening on waivers, so maybe I do have to add in another late rounder here. We'll just do this 6th round. But we're pretty far ahead of them in the trade value now. I know Glendening is going to add, because potentially when somebody says, I don't want to put somebody on waivers, that's adding another person here to add item. And it's like, we're basically saying we are trading away Glendening as well. So it's adding his trade value in. So let's see if this goes through. Oh my God. Okay. How can we make this work? Maybe get rid of the 6th rounder. Keep the 6th rounder and give away our other 4th, which I really don't want to do. But we have 3/3. Look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks in the top 3 rounds. I'm okay with giving this away. Let's do it. Screw it. Okay. Well, they really don't want to give them away. So, you know what? Why don't we just put Glendening on this instead of Callahan? As much as I want to keep Callahan, let's see if what is he, a left winger? Guess not. Right winger? Do they list him as a center? No, he's a right winger. Okay, so he's an 82 as well, but he's older. And he's got kind of higher trade value. Like, should we just try it? Like, it looks like it's pretty even to us. Yeah, let's try it. Screw it, because then we get 2 guys up here. And we can go ahead and trade away Gordon or something, because Glendening's got pretty good faceoffs, doesn't he? Yeah, 87 faceoffs. So yeah, we could trade away Letestu and then have Lander actually play center on the 4th line. Or Glendening. Who cares? Either one. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. What can we do? What can we do? They don't want to get... It just sucks because they... Oh, man. I don't want to give away one of our 3rds. But maybe... Okay, maybe we put in our 3rd here. I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys don't want me to trade away picks. Let's do this Pittsburgh Penguin 3rd round pick. And then let's put in Mitch Callahan. Let's see if... God, I keep forgetting what they are. He was a left winger. Almost forgot. Mitch Callahan. Okay, I feel like this will work. So let's try this and see if we can do it. Rejected, not too thrilled. Let's add in the other 4th. Just want to make moves, want to get rid of this salary that we don't need. And I know Bieksa is done this year, but basically, I'm just doing this because we got 2 years left on Hendricks, a year left on Bieksa, so it's not that long, but these guys will be nice depth for the future. Let's try this. There we go. It finally worked. So it says we should call a party up, and it worked. Wow, that was exhausting. I was about to be like, okay, guys, I'm just gonna pause it and edit it to the next part because I was taking too long. But that's okay. Everybody's gonna be sad for a minute, but we're getting rid of contracts, we're getting rid of cap, and we're bringing in young guys that can come up on the future and just be that future person. So, okay, what we're missing right now is a defenseman because I think we only have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's bring up, should we bring up Reinhardt? Or is he tearing it up down there? Let's see. He is a minor top 2. So maybe we should keep him down here just to tear it up. I think that might actually be the smarter thing to do. Because he doesn't have too high of poise. And I don't want him to come up and have a bunch of bad games and stunt his growth. So I think this is where we do bring up Party instead. And just deal with that later. Because I don't think it's going to hurt Reinhardt to have a killer year in the AHL. So let's go to edit lines real quick. And we'll just pop him in. We also have to decide what we're going to do about Glendening and that kind of stuff. But I know Yurko is a third line. You know what? I'm gonna just go right here and do all the lines, and then I'll come back, and then also in the you guys can let me know in the future what's up. Okay, we're back. So what I was thinking was, for our next move, we should try to trade away one of these two guys, and I'm kind of shying away from trading away Boyd Gordon because he has that high defensive awareness for, you know, a forward, and he's got really good face-offs, good body checking, that kind of thing. He's just a really good player, and he's a good fourth line player. So I feel like we should trade away Letestu. And I know he's got the good face-offs, but we could potentially just bring in Glendening, because Glendening has 87 face-offs, and will just come in and he'll grow, first of all, and it'll be a good two-way forward. I know he's a right winger, but he will help out right away on the third or fourth line, or we could move Boyd Gordon up to the third line, or we could put Lander in the middle and move. It doesn't matter. We'll figure that out. So let's go ahead. I think I actually have to go and just put somebody in for defense here. Okay, so I don't know if anyone's gonna like this kind of a trade, but I was just like, should we just trade away someone and try to get a goalie? So I was thinking, trying to get Malcolm Subban. I know we tried earlier in the season, but he's up at an 80 overall. His role is a backup goalie, so he could be a backup to Cam Talbot for a while, for the rest of the season. And then next year, he could move into that role, because I feel like by next year, he'll move up to like where Cam Talbot is. And this could be skipping the step of finding a goalie in the draft. Now, we still, could find a goalie in the draft and, have trade bait in either him or Malcolm Subban. Or if we get Subban right now, we could use the draft to just pick up the best possible player, no matter what position. We don't have to worry about it taking up a spot on our roster. He can just be used as trade bait. Crop him a little bit into the AHL, and then boom, we trade him away and we get, some key piece that we need, depending on, what that is. And, if we use it, we use it. So, I don't know if this will go through, and I know you guys don't like me trading away picks, and I'm trading away a ton of picks, but a lot of you were saying just try to get young guns and go for it. And I feel like we've got we don't need the draft as much as we think we do, and we've still got our first overall pick. We've still got 2 third rounds, and we've got a ton of late round picks. So I think we'll be okay. So let's see if this goes through. Rejected. Totally unwilling to give up. Oh yeah, they don't want to give up Subban now. They used to, but now they don't. So instead of this 6, let's go for a I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this now, actually. Yeah, because that'd put us way over, wouldn't it? Oh, no, it wouldn't. I don't want to give away a third round. Well, if it means getting Malcolm Subban, maybe I'll do that. Well, actually, if I get rid of... Oh, they'll have too many goalies, so I have to give them a goalie. And the only reason I'm giving him that goalie in particular is because he has some trade value, and we're not going to use him. Because he's already 23 at 72 overall. I mean, yeah, he could get up to early 80s, but we're not going to use him. He's going to stay in the AHL for the rest of his career if we do keep him. So I think this is good. Let's try it. Rejected. Oh no, this is gonna be a big trade video. If you guys are screaming at the screen, I'm really sorry. I don't mean to trade away all these picks, but I don't think we need them. Like, I feel like we've got what we need. Okay. Well, they really don't want to give away Subban for what I'm offering them. Maybe instead of this 6th round pick, we could... Oh, they're already up at too many skaters. We could try to trade away... I don't know. I really don't want to use the people... Like, I want to use... who is it? Oh, yeah. I want to use Glendening really bad. But we can't if we... Is he a left winger? Man, why can't I find him? Am I just missing him? Did I really just do that? Whatever. Who cares? I know who yeah, he's right there. What am I talking about? Jeez. I want to use Glendening and let him grow a little bit because I feel like he's a really good player. And I feel like he could be a good fourth liner of the future that we could just, you know, dump like less than $1 million on. And that's it. That's who he is. And we don't have to waste cap on it. It's just that's who he is. So that's the kind of player I value, where we can get defensive awareness out of him. We can get really good faceoffs out of him. We can get chemistry out of him. And we pay less than $1 million or something for him. That would be super sick. So I want to play him really bad, but that means, you know, scratching someone like Letestu. And so I'd rather just get rid of Letestu. So instead of going for Subban right now, we'll go for somebody in the draft, and we'll trade away Letestu for a pick from Ottawa. So let's just go and find Ottawa's picks real quick. I'm just doing this on the fly. They need to get a skater. Okay, that won't work. So we could do a fourth rounder and one of these, like some skater matching the block. Put him 6 forward, I guess. He's a center. I don't think we need a center, but if it's the best available, let's just do it. And it's a little above, but let's see if it works. Rejected. What are we getting? We're getting a fourth round pick. So let me trade away a like 6th round. It's just like we're trading up. That should be fine. What? Come on. Just give me your pick. We'll trade away this Vancouver one we got in that trade. There we go. Consider it a done deal. So we got a 4th round pick for Letestu. And why is Luke Glendening sad? That's kind of weird. I don't need to go to roster moves. I just need to change. So let me change the lines real quick, and then I'll show you what I have in mind. Here we are back at the edit line screen. So as you can see, I put Yurko here on the 3rd line. And we've got Glendening in the center of that 3rd line. So there's some chemistry there with Dano. And I know Dano, and he is a left-handed right winger. So I'm not too concerned, whatever. But here's defense. Our defensive core is pretty weak, but all these guys are growing. So I think we'll be able to get up to a certain point. The only reason I put Glendening down here is because he's offensive and defensive right here. And Clefbaum and Nurse 2A, and then 2A is back up here. And then special teams, flashing real fast. I put Yurko on the 1st line just to help him grow. Boom. Boom. Put Dano up there just to get him some time. Glendening down here to get him some time. Extras are what you'd expect. Talbot. Pascal. And then these guys are... Callahan has to be scratched for now. We might bring him in for a game or two. You know, if there's injuries or something like that. We're just really... We've dumped so much salary that we can't afford to put anybody down in the minors, because we're literally right on the precipice of throwing, you know, too much, or not enough money, rather, into the team. So, yeah, this is our team. So, I don't think we really need to do anything else. There's not really anyone or any assets we have that we could trade for something else. I think we made a lot of good trades. So, you know, without further ado, I feel like we should just go and we got to talk to our players real quick because they're all sad. But we should just simulate till the end of the season and see who we're going up against. So Yurko, welcome aboard, Yurks. No effect. Welcome aboard, WiiU. You guys gotta let me know how to say that. I'm not happy with your choice. Oh, it's a hard choice. I'm really sorry. No effect and then no effect. So hopefully I can make them happy again. Every locker room needs to put about... Yeah, cool, whatever. I'm contemplating changes. No effect, so whatever. That's fine. So our team is... I mean, I thought the locker room chemistry would have been lower, so that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and just start it up. Oh yeah, should I actually... Who are the captains now? Hall... Okay, so there's only 2, so I can assign an alternate to someone. Welp! I think it's time for McDavid to put on his captain shoes, don't you guys think? So here we go. He's got the A, so that should help him with some morale. And yeah, let's see if he gets a little morale boost. There we go. A little morale boost from McDavie. McJesus, as some people were calling him in the comments. I like it. So let's just get through this week. I think we made the trades we needed to make. Actually, let me just look, because this is our last chance to look at free agents. It's gonna be a long video. We're doing a lot of trades, so you know, buckle up, and hope you guys are having fun. Hope you guys had a good St. Patrick's Day. I feel like happened. I'm totally paying attention to what days it's been. No, there's not really any goalies, any defensemen. I saw Mazzaros earlier down here. No, we don't need anybody. Anybody worth grabbing? Other D right now, top 4. Do I have room to pick this guy up? I picked this guy up. Is he? Yeah, he's unrestricted. What the heck? Top 4 defenseman, only 20 years old. I have like 1 available contract. I don't know. Sure. 1 year. Cool. Okay, that was random, but awesome. Could always use those defensive prospects. It's nice getting those top 4s. They're nice. So let's just try to take it here. Wave. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of waiver claims, aren't there? I don't think we need this guy. Oh no, just 1. Oh, I do have a full roster. Oh, was it because I picked up that extra guy in that trade? Oh, sorry, that was a little dumb thing I did there. There's we actually get 2 wins in a row after the trade deadline. That's pretty cool. We get another one. What is happening? Like, our team on paper should lose everything always. So I'm gonna do goalies for a month, because I think I was just doing forwards for a while. Should probably have done goalies the whole time. Okay, we're actually getting some wins, so this should help morale out and help some growth. And strangely enough, we're getting a lot of points, so maybe we'll get a playoff spot, which would be a terrible thing in the realm of the draft, but a good thing in the realm of growth. So I'm all about it. I am all about getting that playoff spot, because we're doing pretty well. Wow, we're doing really well. We're winning like 2 out of 3 games. Lindholm, non-issue. Really happy with it. I agree. You're really helping this team out, buddy. Ooh, look, McDavid is his first time. He's at a 90. What? Seems like management is really on the ball, dude. Hell yeah, man, McJesus. No effect. That's okay. It's like a god walked in the room. I'm all like nervous. I'm starstruck. Gee whiz. We're up at 81 for morale. See, these moves have helped us. We're like winning every other one at this point, so that's not bad. You know, I don't need a playoff spot, but getting this this morale is really helping out. We're almost here at the end of the season, so this is rad. Let's just see if we have any. Okay, I don't think we. No, I don't think. No, we're out. We're eliminated basically from the playoffs. That's okay. Let's hold the team meeting. Oh yeah, because it's a rivalry thing. See if we can get that morale up. We can rebound from this. You know, we are. Oh, okay, yeah. We were mathematically eliminated. I thought it said we were one of 14 teams to like be able to play the playoffs, and I'm like, what? That makes no sense. 14? Yeah, cool. So everybody's pretty happy at this point. Taylor Hall is the leader, so I feel like next year he'll be our captain. Let's just get to the end of the season and end this video off. So as much as I tried to totally tank it, our team has a lot of poise, it seems like, and it's really playing for each other. I really like this. I really like this team. I like that we didn't really need to do a Really? Really? Are you kidding? Well, let's hope that it's saved. I'll jump back if EA, are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? I will jump back in a second. Sorry, guys. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Letestu's back. Hendricks is back. Zakara's back. BX is back. Nurse is down to an 80. Oh, no one is scratched, so the trades did not go through. Well, I guess I gotta fix this. So I'm gonna get it. Oh my god. I'm gonna fix it. Be right back. Okay. It is nearly 45 minutes in my time, real time, after that cut happened. The last cut. The game crashed an additional 2 times. It crashed 3 times. EA, what is happening? Your game crashed 3 times at the exact same point in the season. That day that we face Calgary. It crashed here. I'll show you. This game it crashed. Every time. It crashed. What? Why is that a bug? Okay. Done being mad at EA. We finished the season actually better. Oops, sorry. Better than the previous couple seasons. We were 38, 38, and 6. And, you know, we were just out of a playoff spot. So that's fine. We won a lot of games there at the end. And for the sake of keeping this video, like, super long, I think I'm going to do the... you know what? We'll do the stats in this video. I'll just show you the player stats, though. Just so we can... we'll do goals first. Just so we can get an idea of what we might want to go after. 39 goals, 39 assists for Taylor Hall. Wow. What a great player. Let's just go by points, actually. So 78-point season. McDavid has a 75-point season. They're both pluses. Eberle is a plus with 66 points. Great first line. Great first line. That's exactly what I want. Yakupov is a minus, but good amount of points. Good amount of points in Semin, too, on the 4th line. Minus 18, though, but whatever. We didn't get him for defense. And we got a bunch of minuses down here. That kind of sucks. Oh, there's a plus. Ew. Minus 25 for Clendenning. Come on, brother. So, yeah, there's that. So we know what our shortcomings are. We can score goals, but we cannot stop goals from going in for some reason. Really, though, Cam Talbot had a decent year. 2.3 goals against. Really not bad. Almost .93 save percentage. So not too worried about it. Pascali is a 77 in the NHL. It's going to happen, brother. It's all good. So, yeah, there's that. So defenseman, let's just check real quick. No surprise here where Lindholm has the most points. Party got 0 points, but you know, whatever. So there's that. And yeah, so that's the NHL. I guess I'll check out the AHL for you guys real quick. Don't have to look at goalies, but just see who got the most points down there. Patan, so he's up in an 80, so he'll be a right winger of next year, so we can potentially get rid of some guys. Clean Camera. I'll just go down and just do it. Oh, Slepishev's up at an 80, I saw. Pretty cool. Reinhardt's up at an 81. So that's the video. Other than the frustration of just EA just absolutely being the worst. This was a good video. A lot of trades. It's a long one, but it'll definitely be informative. And there's a ton of trades that happen. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you dug it. You guys have been great about the subscriptions lately. My channel has been blown up. It's all in the green on the analytics. So thank you guys so much. Let me know down below what we should go for in the draft or free agency, perhaps. And we will see you next time out on the ice.